Horoscope for Scorpio, Wednesday, 4 February 2026. Welcome to Cosmologicaleb. You are currently in a moment of cosmic tension, Scorpio, as if you had to balance two opposing forces with the tip of your index finger. Mercury and Venus, who are now restless and rebellious in square with Uranus, urge you to re-examine old habits and expectations. Energy flows like a tense string between what you thought was stable and what the universe strives to destabilize. But do not be afraid. The Moon in sextile with Jupiter and Saturn in sextile with Uranus offer anchor points. Take a deep breath, let the air go through your nose and out your mouth like you're blowing an anniversary candle. Today, Scorpio, the cosmos challenges you to find your center. You feel that pressure in the air, that electric vibration that drives you to act, but also to stop and reflect. The Sun and Mars in conjunction with Pluto add an intensity that, if you don't steer it carefully, could become an internal storm. With Neptune active in your home 6, the day begins with a veil of nebulosity over your daily tasks. You may feel like you're working underwater. Every move consumes twice as much energy, but the results are blurry. Imagine you're in the office reviewing a critical report, and suddenly, when you look at the screen, you realize you've gone through 3 pages without understanding anything. This sense of blurring is no coincidence. Neptune asks you to set clear boundaries to separate the work from the spiritual detour. However, the conjunction of Mercury and Venus in House 4 suggests that family finances or shared resources may shine. You may suggest an adjustment in the domestic budget, such as canceling a redundant subscription or investing in something that generates a liability. This is because Saturn, even if it moves in sextile with Uranus, reminds you that the discipline and expenses is the anchor that prevents the financial ship from shaking. Do not be afraid to negotiate. Today you have the ability to articulate what you used to have difficulty expressing. Imagine that you are at a team meeting, and for the first time, the idea you have is not born in a whisper, but in a clear speech that surprises even yourself. The Sun, Mercury, and Mars in House 4 push you to reconnect with your personal space. Today, you may feel an unstoppable need to clean the closet or rearrange the fridge, as if physical disorder reflected emotional chaos. The key is to transform this energy. Imagine that when you return home after a tiring day, you decide to prepare a simple but conscious dinner. A spinach salad with nuts and Parmesan cheese, something that not only nourishes your body, but also makes you feel present at the moment. Pluto's conjunction in House 4 adds a pinch of deep transformation. You may find today that a certain routine you thought was unmovable, such as morning coffee or Sunday nap, no longer serves your purpose. The Moon in the 11th house reminds you that you need more connection with your social groups, but not superficially. A text message to a friend with a brief anecdote may be enough to recharge your emotional battery. Today, Scorpio, your home becomes the epicenter of your relationships. Venus in House 4 leads you to value intimacy more, but the quadrature with Uranus in House 7 introduces an unpredictable factor. A close couple may surprise you with a sudden decision, such as moving or changing jobs, or a conversation with a family member may make you rethink old agreements. The conjunction of Mars and Pluto in House 4 intensifies repressed emotions. Imagine that, after a seemingly trivial conversation with your brother, you suddenly feel a knot in your stomach as you recall a disagreement from the past. It's not that there's conflict, it's that Pluto invites you to dig up what's been underground to heal him. On the other hand, Saturn's presence in House 5 suggests that loving decisions require patience. You may not be able to commit to a new relationship today, but that doesn't mean you should feel stuck. If you're single, you might feel a sudden attraction to someone, but your head, Saturn, reminds you that time is a crucial factor in building something lasting. The Moon in the 11th house and Jupiter in the 9th house offer you an expansive perspective. It's the kind of day when a conversation with a colleague from another city can open your mind to a new professional horizon. Imagine that, During a video call with a friend who lives in another country, he talks about his experience in a leadership workshop. And suddenly you realize that that kind of learning is exactly what you need to evolve in your career. The conjunction of Mercury and Venus in House 4 leads you to reflect on the education of your children or how you transmit your knowledge. If you're studying, you may find today a book or podcast that synthesizes decades of theory into a simple and powerful idea. The moon at home 11 also activates the need to belong to a group for a shared purpose. Maybe you sign up for a reading club or even decide to organize a workshop in your community. Given today's tense climate, I recommend an alchemy ritual to transmute the energy of Mercury and Venus in square with Uranus. Cut a bay leaf transformation symbol and write on a white paper what gives you emotional friction right now. Then place it in a bowl with water from having cooked rice. Rice, in this case, not only represents abundance, but also the ability to nourish yourself from what seems ordinary. Let the water absorb the energy from the paper for 3 hours, and then pour it into a place where a plant grows. This not only cleanses negativity, but also symbolizes the constant flow of resources. At the end of the day, light a white candle for 5 minutes to seal the ritual. Your talisman color is the golden color, associated with the sun that today is combined with Mars and Pluto. Use it strategically. A cup decorated with golden details in the kitchen, or some socks with golden threads under your clothes. This color not only symbolizes life force, but also the ability to transform what seems immovable. Today, that touch of gold will be like a reminder that, even in tension, there is power to build something new. Today, Scorpio, you will discover that the balance between what you want to preserve and what you need to change is an art that only you can master. Trust that the answers will come when you stop searching for perfection. Have a good day, dear Scorpio. Subscribe to Cosmological Lab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.